Alrighty, guys, good evening. Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Okay, alright, this was a good one here. Okay, let me tell you. Well, there was, well, I should say like on Tuesday, I went to go ahead and, load hard drives and everything, get everything all ready to go on these things, and all of a sudden, start getting download errors. Lots of download errors. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And of course, I talked with Maddie and Kebab and those guys over at Real Mod Scene. Those are the ones that developed FSD and Aurora. And they're like going like, huh? And I'm like going like, yeah, there's something going on, man, because it's crashing every fifth title that was downloaded. It was really weird. And what happened was, it seems that there all of a sudden, Xbox Live, well, they pulled a few content servers, I should say. The IP still work, but they ain't doing anything. So it's like, what the hell is going on? So, further investigation after 2 days of complete insanity and everything else, we found out, what the heck, man. So it's just like a real mess up. So, well, I was like, okay, I'm going to take this time, and, there's going to be a plugin that's going to fix this, okay? It's in the works right now, until they can fix it right, all right? Because otherwise, if you go to FSD or Aurora and you try to download titles the way that it is right now, and you ain't got them, well, get ready to experience, like, many system crashes, unhandled exception errors. Because that's what's going to happen to you, okay? So anyway, I went ahead and I redid all of my hard drives, okay? I redid them all. They're all done. That's why I've been kind of quiet, because I've been actually working on this. And I got them all done, and we're going to be using Aurora. It's a different format, okay? A little different, but it rocks. It works. Everything works on them, and it works absolutely beautiful. I redid a lot of the updates, a lot of the title updates and everything. I mean, it is completely crazy. Hey, Tony, how are you? Tyler, how are you, man? Mike, good to see you. So it's been hell for the past week, but all said and done, okay, I got all the masters done and everything, and here are these two consoles right here. We have Kaseika Jenkins, and we also have Thomas Curry. All right, now, this one here is a 2 terabyte one, and Kaseika's is a 250 gig. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase this one, and I'm going to also demonstrate and explain a whole bunch of stuff that's on here now. Okay, that's going to be a little different for you guys when you get these systems now. But it's still all the same. It still works and everything. It's just going to be a little different. All right. So anyway, we're going to go ahead. We'll fire this thing up. Okay. I'm going to place you at the screen right here, so that way then you guys can see what the hell is going on. And I'm going to sync up this controller right here. Alright, and as you can see, it boots like a beast. Everything's cool. That was the second pulse it booted on. Alright, so anyway, we're going to go ahead and let me sync up the controller right here right quick. Alright, and now you're going to notice that this thing is going to boot up a little differently now. Okay? Because what's going to happen is it's going to boot into actually Aurora. Okay, as you can see. Alright, now, okay, because FSD was like a complete nightmare. Okay, this I could work with. So now, we got it all done, as you can see. Now, what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to show you what, where, how, and who with this thing, okay? So anyway, right now, what we're at here is we're at Show All, okay? So, I'm going to hit the RB button, and I'm going to go to Xbox 360. And here are all your Xbox 360 games, okay? So on and so forth. And this is 2 terabytes of fun right here. Okay, so there is a load, and I mean a load of games on here. Okay, everything. All right, so then we're going to go ahead. We'll go over to Xbox Live Arcade, as you can see in the area. And all of these have all the latest title updates. They are all installed on the drive. Everything is done with them. And I mean, it is fully freaking ready to go out the door. All right, now, you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. And then, of course, you have your Xbox Classic games, where your classic games are. Everything's still pretty much the same. It's just a little different. Your indie games are separate now from your homebrew section. So now you have a separate section for your indie games, okay, for the developers' games. Alright, emulators, okay, all your emulators are there. They all work the same way too, alright? And then, of course, back to show all, okay? Now, going to the home dashboard right here, okay? We'll go to the homebrew section right here. We'll go to Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button. It'll start. And you will see that the system is up, it is online, and it's live. Alright, just like it was before. There you go. And there it is. It's all ready to go with a good KV. Alright, you hit the guide button over in our 5th tab. BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, Modern Warfare 3 cheats, and Modern Warfare 2 cheats. To disable, hit A. To enable, hit A. Okay? Now, getting back to Aurora, we'll hit Xbox Home. That's going to take us back to Aurora now. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to load a profile. And I'm going to show you, well, not only am I going to show you BO2, but I'm going to show you a couple other games on here with the Offhosts as well. Okay? So, let's go ahead and tell you what, we'll go here. Alright? I'm doing good, Tyler. I hope you're doing well, man. I've been, like, insane lately. It's been nuts with this crap, let me tell you. Alright, so anyway, alright. Now, I do believe, wait a minute, did we load? Yeah, sign in. There we go. I'm going to sign in a profile right here. Okay. Okay, and we're good. Alright, back out of there, and now we're signed in. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is we'll go over to Xbox 360 games. Now, just to show you, okay, what, where, how, and who. Alright, I'm going to show you a couple different things here. Okay, first off, alright, tell you what we'll do. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll do ghosts. Okay? Now, okay, ghosts will start up, of course. There we are. Press the start button. As you can see, COD is bypassed. Everything's cool with it. Okay, we're going to go over to multiplayer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into multiplayer right here. And you'll see that the cheats are loaded. Alright, and there we are. Okay, and everything is all good. COD Ghost is bypassed. Everything is cool. Alright. So anyway, that all works now. Ghost cheats are loaded. Everything's good. Alright, so now I'll tell you what. We'll go ahead on over. And we're just going to do a local play right here. Okay. Alright. Hit A. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is, let me do a game setup here. Yeah, we'll do standard mode. We'll do free for all. Okay. Bring that back. Yeah. We'll get the bots. We'll leave them that way. And we'll start the match. Okay. Now, all posts. This works for all of them. D-pad left to open. Now, mind you, you have no God mode on this thing. Alright, this is just an all-post off of our server. Alright, but it does help you, as you will see. Okay, so anyway, we'll grab a gun here. Alright, good. And there it is, D-pad left, X to select. We'll do visible. Yeah, we'll do visible. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm not going to do auto shoot and auto aim, but I'm going to do this stuff right here. Okay, then I'm going to go to ESP options. I'm going to turn that on. Pyramids around them. We'll turn all this stuff on right here. Okay. And let's see here. Yeah. On, and on. Okay. And then we'll go ahead. Yep, that's all on. Good. Okay, move back out of there. Yep, good. Move back out of there. Okay. So anyway, the D-pad left to close, and as you can see, there you go, right headshot. Bam. Took care of you. Let's see here now. Let's see. Yeah, I see people running around here. There you go. Yeah, headshot there too. Yeah, let's see here. Trying to snipe me, huh? That didn't work out too well for you, did it, pal? So anyway, yeah, pretty much you got, it's a good little Offhost right here. That's for sure. So there's a lot of stuff here that you can, yeah, as you can see, I got headshots all over the dang place here. But remember, you don't have God mode on this. So you're kind of like screwed, okay? But anyway, that's one of the Offhosts right there, as you can see. Alright, so, you know, I mean, and it works pretty well. Alright? We're going to get out of here now. Okay? Now I'll show you another one here. Alright, just for you guys to see, okay, especially with, like, Modern Warfare 3, because a lot of people love Modern Warfare 3. Okay? They just love it. So anyway, just to show you, alright, here we go again. What we'll do is we'll go here. We'll go over here, okay, and then we'll go to, let's see here. Where the heck is it now? I know it's somewhere around here. Where the heck is it? It's got to be around here somewhere. Wait a minute. There it is. Okay. All right. So anyway, we'll start this off. All right. I just want you to see that, you know, the Offhosts is pretty much the same thing. Okay. And you don't have to pay attention to that. We fixed that. All right. So anyway, start. We'll do multiplayer. We'll give it a second. There we go. Cheats are loaded. Good. Okay. We're good. Reading the device. Good. We'll do a system link game. All right. We'll create the game. Now, and mind you, these Offhosts are for online, by the way. Okay. I'm just doing this offline here. Okay. So we'll do game setup, map, dome. Yeah. Standard modes, free for all. There you go. All right, now I can't put any bots in this thing or anything to run around or anything, but just to show you the Offhost. Okay. And there we go. And we'll do Delta. Good. Okay. Now, again, there's our cheats right there. Okay, as you can see, and you can turn the aimbot on, nearest, visible, you know, auto aim, auto shoot, spin bot, all this crap right here. Just turn it on, just like that. ESP options turn on, so on and so forth. No recoil, and on. Okay. So anyway, yeah, you make crosshair the X, or you can make it another X, whatever you want to make it. Okay, so on and so forth. And then you just exit, and then pretty much, you know, pretty much you're good to go. So, you know, I mean, that's basically, you know, that's basically what you're going to get online when you use MW3. All right. So we'll get out of here now. Yes. All right. Now, okay, I showed you that. W3 Ghosts, okay? Now, a little bit of BO2 for you, okay? And that includes Jiggy and Sentinel, just to show you. All right, because I want you to see this stuff. Okay, now, go to Xbox 360 games. Let's see here now. All right, there's BO2. We'll grab hold of that, okay? All right, now that's going to start off. Okay, now this has the Offhosts, and it also has Jiggy and Sentinel, which are GSC menus on it. So there, it's a little different with this one. So you got multiple menus that you can go online with and actually, you know, screw some people up. Okay, so we'll go ahead here. We'll start this off. All right, start. Okay, hard drive. Here we go. Okay, now. All right, now here we go. We'll do a little multiplayer right here. Yeah. Hey, Matt, how are you, man? Good to see you. Tyler, yeah, and in fact, I'm going to message you, okay, because she did track it down. Yeah, it's, they got it, don't worry. Okay, now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a local game right here, okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do this, I'm going to set up the bots, do 9, okay. I'm going to start the match. Now listen, Jiggy, you hold in left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, that's to open up Jiggy. Use A to select, X to back out. And then, of course, for the Offhost, D-pad left to open it, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close it. Alright, so we'll start the match here. Okay? Yeah, Matt, me too. Now that all this mess has gone away and I'm not dealing with a bunch of hard drives that didn't work with content that was all crazy. Oh my God. Alright, I'm going to grab a gun here. Okay, now, here's what we're going to do, okay? Hold the left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick, that's Jiggy. We're going to use A to select, okay? We're going to do some quick mods. They pop up over here, by the way. Alright, and then we'll go ahead, we'll hit X and back out of there. Now, when you want to get online with this thing, you've got to go into a session by yourself. Alright, when you do, open up Jiggy, go to host only, and then force the host with A, hitting A. Alright, once you force the host, then you can back out of there. Alright, and then back out of that section, go into a public section, and then you'll have Jiggy and also the Offhost when you're online. Alright? So anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to modify some bullets. I'm going to hit A, and then I'm going to add some swarms and some grenades and some explosive bullets. And I'm going to grab some dog bullets, and I'm going to burn their ass with some flare bullets, okay? And then we're going to back out of there, and then what we'll do is we'll back out of there. Now for the Offhost, D-pad left, open it. X to select. We're going to turn all this crap on right here. Just like that. Aimbot menu. Okay, we're going to turn that on. And we're going to do on screen. And we'll get all them. ESP menu. We'll turn that on. And then we'll do pyramids. Yep. name, distance, weapon, and you set this up any which way you want. Doesn't matter. Okay. Your MISC menu, it has scroll bar, watermark, draw, end, show host, end game. Okay. Just so you know. And we'll back out of there. We'll back out of there. We'll stand up, D-pad left. Okay. Now we'll go over here. When they turn blue, let them have it. Okay. Pretty much you can destroy everything and anything with this damn menu here. Okay. And as you can see, yeah, everything gets blown up. Everybody dies and all that crap. Okay. And then just to end it quickly, if you want, just go to unfair aimbot. Now you shoot through building schools and everything else and give everybody automatic headshots, and you win. You just pissed off the entire lobby, okay? So anyway, that's Jiggy with the Offhosts for BO2. Alright, now I'm going to show you zombies with this crazy thing, okay? Now zombies uses the Sentinel menu. Sentinel has been around, it's just like Jiggy. It's been around for a while. It's got a lot of features to it and stuff like that. And I'm going to show them to you. And the doggy's about to get barbecued. There you go. See you later, doggy. Alright, now, we're going to back out of here, okay? Yeah, and then we're going to back out of here, and then we're going to go right to zombies, okay? Now, zombies, here we go. Alright, so to start up, as you can see, BO2 is bypassed, everything's cool with the world. We're going to do a little local game right here, okay? Now we'll go ahead and we'll do this, okay? We'll do this, transit, okay? And then we'll start the match. Now, with Sentinel, holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, that opens it up. You're going to use X to select it and push on the right thumbstick to back out of it. Okay? So, just try to follow along here. I'm going to narrate as I do this, okay? So that way then you understand what, where, how, and who. And this also works on the other console, by the way. They all work the same, okay? Just to let you know. So, holding left trigger, push down right thumbstick. There it is. X to select. I'm going to turn God mode on, infinite ammo on. I'm going to do unlimited sprint, double speed, no clip, and then I'm going to go down and I'm going to toggle the aimbot. Then I'm going to back out of it by hitting the right thumbstick, pushing it in. Go to the weapons menu, hit X. Alright, I'm going to grab something that works really, really well with this. Okay, which happens to be a fully automatic RPG. Okay, there we go. And I'm in God mode, so I don't get to worry about that. And we'll run around and we'll wake up the zombies. Yes, there we go. See? Wake up. Come on, guys. Where are you? Here you go. Come here. Yeah, here I am. Yeah, oh boy, I got a bunch of them coming at me. Yeah, there you go. Ah, you want me, don't you? You want me, don't you? Yeah. Well, you can't have me. See? You can't have me. So anyway, yeah, now, oh boy. Yeah, so there's a bunch of them right there, and then pretty much all you gotta do is just this. And everybody dies, okay? And you win, and everybody's heads are exploded, and hooray for me, alright? There's all kinds of good stuff on here, alright? So, you know, I mean, it really is a very complete menu, okay? You got personal mods, weapons menu, fun menu, models menu, forge menu, zombies menu, power-up menu, rounds menu, teleport menu, map mods, lobby mods, game settings, menu settings, players menu, all players, all that crap, okay? So anyway, you know, that's pretty much, there you go. Alright, now, we're going to go ahead, we're going to exit out of this. Okay, and this is going to bring us back, alright, to Aurora. Now, I'm also going to include FSD on this thing, which I did, but there's no content to it or anything like that. I mean, it's good to rip the discs with and everything. It's nice and easy. It's a lot easier than this, okay? But, you know, I mean, hey, it is what it is. What am I going to tell you? Alright? So, anyway, now, alright, so as you can see, that's pretty much, you know, everything. BO3 and all that kind of good stuff, that all works too. Alright, just to show you. There you go. We'll go ahead, we'll start that up. Just a little haha for haha's sake. Just so you can see that it does work. There you go. Alright. And yes, it does multiplayer, and yes, it does work, and yes, all the title updates are all done and everything else. Oh my god. I've never downloaded so much crap in my life. Anyway. Alright. So, as you can see, multiplayer, zombies, free run, all that crap, okay? Now, as you can see, it all loads, and it all loads fine. Just takes a sweet time. This, I don't know how they squeeze this on here, but as you can see, it takes it a little while for it to load. You know, I mean, this was basically a disaster for this console, because it was pushing like the envelope, okay? Standard, okay, yeah, we'll do that, okay. Game mode, we'll do free for all, yep. Set up the bots, yeah, we'll do, there we go. Okay, so on and so forth, back out of there. Start the game, just to show you. So, you know, the way that this works here is the way that it's going to work online, same damn thing, okay? So, you know, so everything is all completely ready to go, like I said. Alright, so as you can see, there you are. Okay, BO3, all done. and it's going to load. Just give it a second here. Unfortunately, it takes its sweet time. We don't have any Offhosts for this one right here. However, though, you never know. You never do know. Okay, so anyway, just to let you know, though, as you can see, it all works. It all runs and everything else. So, if you decide to get like Matrix menu or whatever, Matrix is really good. Jort on Discord is really good. His takes care of this too. His does all of the BO series and everything. So, it works pretty good. So as you can see, though, it all works. Everything runs, and it runs good. Here we go. We fly. Whee! Oh, that hurt. So anyway, yeah. So it all works, as you can see. Okay? Now we'll bring this back. All right. Now, from my understanding, 4.0 is being updated right now heavily, and 3.9 is available right now. Okay, so just to let you know, it will come back. It's just that he's doing some work to it. So, but anyway, just to show you here. All right. Right now, what we've got here is a little bit of GTA 5. Let's do that. Here we go. You got quite a few of the GTA series, by the way, too, as well. Okay, so anyway, we'll start this off just to show you that it all works and everything. All right, you're going to see a text box pop up. Okay, now when 4.0 comes back, it's going to apply right thumbstick and a right D-pad pushing in to open up 4.0. Okay, just so you know. All right, there we go. So we're going to open the menu with D-pad left and X. There we go. All right, so now this starts up, and you'll see, and I will demonstrate this. All right. Oh, you bet, Tyler. It won't be a problem. Hey, Matthew, good to see you. Matt, I just did these two, and I had a flurry of doing hard drives. As you can see, the format changed. FSD, I'm no longer using, and I had to redo all of my masters. So tomorrow I'm going to wind up doing a whole bunch, and I do believe that you're in the queue, by the way, as well. So I'm going to message you. I'll message you once I look and see what the heck, where, how, and who. Okay. So just give me a few. All right, as I get through this. All right. So just I'll get in touch with you in just a few. All right. So anyway, all right, there we are. We'll take a little walk outside. Let's see what we got. All right, there we are. Okay, we'll hit D-pad left and X. There it is. Okay, quick start options. We'll turn all this crap on right here. Yeah, we'll turn that off. Yeah, spawned on. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Yeah, all this crap right here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, now we'll go to quick options. Yeah, you got your find, vampires, Spider-Man, drift mode, one-shot kill, all that crap. Alright, you teleport locations, so on and so forth. Let me do this right here. Okay. Back up the weather options right here. We'll make it a nice, bright, sunny day outside. There you are. Okay, so on and so forth. Okay, now. And let's see here now. Superman fly. Yeah, we can do all that. We can walk around and do all this kind of good stuff. And then we can... Oh, shit, it's off. Oh, hell. Oh, this is going to hurt. Yeah, okay. Oh, boy. Okay, so anyway, yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of good stuff in here. Let's see here. You got your recovery options, Then, of course, you got your bodyguard menu. Okay? Yeah, and then you can, Tony stun gun strippers. There you go. There's one. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Yeah, and so on and so forth, okay? And you can spit them all out all over the damn place, see? Bunch of hookers everywhere, okay? You got a bunch of stuff on here that you can do, okay? So, you got, weapons options, so on and so forth, fireworks gun, smoke gun, all this stuff, Molotov, This is the oldest 3.9 that we all know and love, and that we all still use to this day. In fact, all right. But anyway, when 4.0 comes back, it'll pop up on there. Okay, just to let you know. All right, he's just working on it right now. He's doing some major stuff to it. So anyway, needless to say, as you can see, it all works, and yeah, I'm flying through the air with the greatest of ease. Okay, so as you can see, it all works, and everything works pretty good. So we're gonna get out of here now. Okay, now. Alright, now that's all done, okay, and you've seen all that mess, let me explain a little bit about Aurora to you, alright, that way then you're not in the dark, okay, so everybody knows what, where, how, and who, okay? So, okay, here we go. Now look, alright, if you hit the back button, you will see that you have a file manager for your scripts, restart. These are scripts that have been downloaded for you already. They're already downloaded on there. You got weather if you get the weather API and all that. Just the God installer, Aurora database cleaner, all this stuff. Free my disk, language pack downloader, link link top 5 games played, temperature viewer, all that crap. The location fix, but that's for 6.0b. You need link info, you know, and all that kind of good stuff. You know, see players who's on link and whatnot. Okay. Your temperature viewer, like for example, there you go. Okay, right now she's running 132 degrees. The GPU's at 126. The RAM's 116. The CPU's 92.22. So, all right, and there, that's done out of there. Let your script reboot, shut down, all that crap. Okay, then we're back out of there. All right, now, if you hit the start button, you'll see that you have your assets where you can download your assets. Okay, you can also import them. All right, you got your icons, box art, all that crap. Okay. Your profile, you can select it, boot, auto sign in, all that crap, so on and so forth. Your content, this is where all your stuff is in these folders and everything, okay? And of course you got your modules, which is dash launch, which is active, your FTP server, which is active, and Nova, okay? So, you got your language, security, and about, okay? So, you know, I mean, pretty much, you know, pretty much that's everything right there, okay? Using the file manager, it's a little bit more of a pain in the ass actually, because as you can see, all right, you know, I mean, there you are, and then if you hit RB, that'll bring you over this. So it's a right window pane and left window pane, and like if you wanted to copy a file or whatever, right, like HED1, okay, and you wanted to copy or move something or something like that, well, if you wanted to, you can mark the folder with X, and then what you do is you bring it over here, and then what you do is you go ahead and now you hit A to copy it. Seeing it's copied, one file is queued for copy, and then you can hit, then you bring this back over here, you hit LB, and then you can put it wherever you want on whatever drive you want right here. Okay, it's pretty simple. All right, and then all you got to do is bring this over here, and then you can paste and hit A, and that's it. You know, pretty much you're good to go. All right. Anyway, now we'll back out of here. Okay, and that's your file manager and all that kind of good stuff. All right. Now, all right. I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time, alright? As you can see, there's a lot of options with this thing, as you can see. You know, also, just to show you here, before that, I'm going to show you some emulators right here, okay? Alright, now, emulators, they play, no problem. Alright, there's MAME right there. It all works the same way as it did with FSD. It's just a little bit more polished, and there's a little bit better of a database structure, actually. Alright, so anyway, right trigger to go down page by page. And these are all of these are all the ROMs that are with this thing. There's over 7,000 of them on here, just in MAME alone. Okay, and your left trigger is going to go up page by page, D-pad down, D-pad up. A to launch the game, Y for options. Listen, when you launch the game, if you press it on both thumbsticks, you will get a sub menu. You can change the video speed, the you know, pixels, shaders, all that crap. If there's a mod menu, you can. If there's a mod for it, you can enable it, all that crap. Okay. Then just to get out of here, just hit the guide button, go back to Xbox Home. That'll take you back to Aurora. All right. Now, so used to saying FSD, it's like I feel like I'm missing something here. You know, it's like okay. So anyway, all right. As you can see, pretty much all good to go here. All right, and you know, now look. Also another thing too with classic games. Okay, you can't play classic game with the server online. You got to put it in bypass mode. I'm going to explain that in a minute. But as you can see, you get a lot of classic games on here as well, including Scarface and Project Gotham and Mortal Kombat. There's a whole ton of them on here, and they all work. Okay, just so you know. All right, so now we'll back out of here and we'll back out of here. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here, all right, is this. I'm going to tell you how to get this thing online for the first time, alright? Now, this is all very important. Please pay attention to this. Otherwise, you won't get the console online for the first time, and you will be ripping your hair out, and you will be messaging me. Now, I'm going to ask you, did you watch the entire video? And you're going to tell me no, and I'm going to slap you and say, well, you missed the most important parts of it. Okay? So, anyway, this is the part where I have to go ahead and show you how to get this thing online for the first time. So, please pay attention to this, okay? I'm not doing it for my health here, alright? I'm doing it to help you. Alright. Now, okay, when you first get the crazy thing, all right, don't just power it on. That doesn't work that way, okay? What you have to do with this is you have to go ahead and you got to pull the hard drive cover, and then you got to go ahead and you got to, now this is brand new. Yeah, it's a little tight. That's okay. Brand new 2 terabyte drive, okay? Place that up there, all right? Then what you're going to do is then you go ahead and now you power it on, all right? You go ahead and you get your controller ready, and as you can see, that booted up on the first pulse. And it's a Corona, by the way. Okay? It's even got wind bomb memory, too. And still boots like a beast. Alright. So now, okay, you're going to boot into the original dashboard right here. Okay? Then what you're going to do, you're going to go up, you're going to go over, go to settings for the system, and then go to network settings. Under network settings, your Wi-Fi adapter is going to pop up over here somewhere. What I want you to do, I want you to click on it. And when you do, you're going to put your password in it, okay? When you put your password in, it's going to test the connection just like this, automatically. All right, so you're going to get a check mark, and then you're going to get 2 red X's, okay, hopefully. Yep, there you go. All right, now, the most important part of this is that right there. Don't care about these 2. We don't want to connect to live or anything like that right now because we don't have a stealth server on. That's on the hard drive. Okay, so if you're connected to live right now, well, it would ban the KV immediately. Okay, so we don't want to do that. Hey, I'm a modified bootloader. Here, check me out. Hooray. You don't want to do that, okay? So, you know, on a retail, yeah, that's cool. Well, no, that's not cool, okay? But, you know, normally you get all the check marks. But on an RGH, that's cool. That's what you want, okay? So anyway, we got connected. We're good. Okay, power it down. All right? Then what I want you to do, take the hard drive, slip it in. You'll see with a click. Close the drive door. Pull the power on this damn thing and leave it out for 5 minutes. If you do not leave it out for 5 minutes, you're not going to connect. It is that simple. You will get errors and everything else, DNS errors. Okay, and if you just try to power on the console when you first get it, well, you're going to be sitting at the Xbox 360 logo for a very, very, very long time. Okay? And then you're going to message me saying, yo, man, this thing doesn't glitch quick. And I'm going to say, no, man, it does glitch quick. The problem is that you didn't bother to friggin' listen to anything that I said on this damn video. Okay, now I'm going to slap you. All right? So anyway, leave this out for 5 minutes. Okay? Please, for the love of God, for your health and my sanity. Okay? Leave it out 5 minutes. After 5 minutes is up, then we can plug it back in. And the only reason why I'm plugging it back in right now is because it's already on my network and the DNS should be right, although it is a Microsoft product, so all bets are off. You got a 50-50 shot at this motherfucker. All right? So anyway, okay? Well, I do. Okay? You leave it out for 5 minutes, you'll be fine. Okay? Now, 5 minutes up, plug it back in and everything else, right? And guess what? Then we'll power it on. Okay? And as you can see, another insta-boot, of course. 1 shot, 1 kill, okay? On a Corona, 4 gigabyte, with freaking stupid freaking wind bomb memory, okay? You can't get better than that. So anyway, now, you'll see the green stuff lock up, and then you'll see that Aurora loads, and everything will be fine and dandy with the world, I think. There you go. Okay? We're signed in. We got some plugin notifications. Okay, life is good so far. Grand. Ha-ha! Okay, so now that we got all that mess out of the way, what we're going to do then is now we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit the RB button. We're going to bring it on over to the homebrew section, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we are hooked to live. And the only way to do that, we're going to go to the dashboard right here. We're going to hit A, okay? We'll load that up. All right, the square should pop up. There it is with your name on it. Look at that. It worked. Hooray, we are now live. Good. Now, here's the part where I start preaching like a freaking preacher, okay? Do not put your retail profile on an RGH console, all right? Unless you don't care about it. If you ain't got nothing invested in it, fine and dandy. Do what you want, okay? But if you got stuff invested in it and you have a retail at your house that you use your retail profile on, don't put it on here, okay? What I want you to do is I want you to go online on your computer and go to xboxlive.com/live, okay? There you will go ahead and you will make a modder's profile. Think up a silly name and a silly little password, okay, right? And then what you do is you make the account on there, all right? Use Outlook for the credentials. Once you make the account and you're done, you got your password and your credentials are correct and everything, then come back here and hit download profile, okay? Now, once you download it, it's going to look like this, okay? And you can always use the modder's profile to modify your retail profile and keep it on the down low, if you know what I'm saying, okay? So now, you signed in, everything is good. Now, in the event that you go to download your profile, and that mother freaker doesn't sit there, he just sits there, and it's like, it's halfway, and he just sits there for 15 minutes, it's not going to download, you got an error, okay? So, no problem, no big deal. Just hit the B button, come back to this screen right here. Then what I want you to do, go up, go over, and this is only if the profile doesn't download correctly. Go to System, go to storage, okay, hit A, go to profiles, okay, and underneath this profile will be the nasty little profile that didn't decide to download correctly, okay? So what you do is you D-pad down to it, hit A, move down to delete, and delete it right off the hard drive. Once you finish deleting it, back out of here, leave that hard drive highlighted and hit Y. Because we're going to clear the system cache, we're going to do it twice. So hover down to it and hit A. Yes? And then we're going to do it one more time because it's a Microsoft product, okay? So, clear system cache, and we're going to hit it one more time. There you go, okay? Now, once that's done, back out of here, up, over, social, sign in, sign out, and freaking re-download the mother freaking profile. Alright, once it freaking downloads, in which it will, hit the guide button, and we'll go back to Aurora. Okay? I still can't get that right. It's not coming out of my mouth right because it's just, I'm used to saying FSD. There it is. Okay? Now, once you're signed in and everything, you'll be all good to go. Now, there's one other thing that I want you to do besides that. I want you to hit RB. I want you to go on over to the homebrew section right here. And then what I want you to do is I want you to go to XM360. I want you to hit that. Okay? And it's going to build an entire list of all the downloadable content and all the arcade, all the XBLA. We want to make sure that it's unlocked, okay? Just for my peace of mind in my head, okay? I just want to make sure it's unlocked. So right now it's building that list. Don't worry, it's going to black screen for a minute because this is a 2 terabyte drive. There's a lot of shit on here. Literally a lot of shit. I can tell you, okay, as you can see. All right, so there we are. We're at XBLA. So what we're going to do, D-pad to the left, over, unlock all the XBLA, okay? Hit it, okay? 0 files found, 0 files unlocked. Okay, life is good. Show DLC. We're going to go to DLC. Okay? What we're going to do, go over, unlock DLC. Okay? There we go. All right? That's simple. Once you're done there, exit the dash. Now everything is unlocked. Everything is right with the world. Everything should work properly. Okay? I just want to make sure of it. That's all. That's why I'm telling you to do that. Okay? Now, as far as classic games are concerned, okay? Look, you can go on over to classic games right here. Okay? But if you try to play them with the server on, it ain't going to work. Okay? What's going to happen is you'll wind up with a mess on your hands. All right? So if you try to run one, well, that's what you're going to get is a big black screen. It ain't going to work. We're going to put the console in bypass mode. When you want to play a classic game, that's what you got to do. All right, so what do? We go ahead, and now, there's the console, okay? We'll power it off. Come on. Come on. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to hit power, and then we're going to hit eject. Leave the tray hanging out. Do not push the tray in, okay? You got to wait till it makes it to Aurora, okay? Now, system booted. That was the second pulse, as you can hear, okay? 2 pulses that time. That's okay. As long as it's between 1 and 3 cycles, I'm good with it. I ain't got a problem. But leave the tray hanging out, okay? And what's going to happen is now you're not going to be online, per se. You're not going to be connected because the server is not enabled. Plugins 2 through 5 have now been, disabled, okay? So now what we're going to do, now we're going to go over, now we're going to play classic games. So I'm going to sync up a controller. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to hit RB. And then I'm going to use the D-pad to arrow on over to classic. There it is. Okay? Tell you what, we'll play a classic game. Here we go. Now you notice the logo works, everything works, and it's going to load up and it's going to play, and then this silly bitch is going to come on here trying to tell me how to drive and all that other freaking bullshit and everything else, and warning me I should wear a seatbelt, and don't do this and that because this is a... Fuck you, shut the fuck up, cunt. Okay? Now, back out of here, okay? And we're good, and there's the game, and there it is playing. Alright? When you're done with it, all you got to do is just hit the guide button. Okay? Xbox Home, bring it back, done. That's it. Now, okay. Copying files and folders. Easiest way to do it. Okay? You could download a program called WinSCP, which is FTP. You can download Xbox 360 Neighborhood. Okay? SDK. I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay? So look. Alright. Let's do this here. First thing we're going to do, we're going to hit the back button. We're going to find out what our IP address is, which is 192.168.1.24. Okay? That is our IP address. Alright, now, look. Here's what we're going to do here. Okay? Now, at your computer, now this is Windows. Alright, as you can see, same thing. Okay? You'll notice I have this green little blob up there, which is Xbox 360 Neighborhood. You can download that by Googling it. Google Xbox 360 Neighborhood, latest SDK, download. Okay? If you put that in, guess what? It'll come up with one. Download it and install like you would a normal program. Or you can go ahead and you can download WinSCP. Again, Google WinSCP download. Boom, it'll bring it to you. Download it, install it. Okay? Pretty simple. If you're on Linux, FileZilla. Okay? That works a charm. Okay? Same thing, FTP. Okay? If you're using your phone, go to the Play Store, download a friggin' FTP client. That's all you gotta do. Okay? So anyway, alright. We'll start off with FTP first. Okay, let's do that. So we'll go ahead, we'll do WinSCP, which is already downloaded and put on my computer, which is right there. Okay? So we'll click on it, we'll open it up, and we're going to choose FTP. Okay? Host name. That's going to be our IP address. Let's make sure of it. 192.168.1.24. Okay. So now we will take out Mr. Keyboard. We'll type in 192.168.1.24. We will keep the port number 21. Username is going to be Xbox. And then you're going to tab over, and the password is going to be also Xbox. Okay? And then you're going to hit login. Alright? Access denied. You know why? Because I didn't set the passwords in freaking Aurora. That's the reason why. Oh my god, okay? Yeah, access denied. Isn't that lovely, you little son of a... You dirty, rotten little... Wait a minute. Okay. You know what? I'm going to set the passwords up in this thing. Don't worry about that. But, let's see something for haha's sake anyway, just for the hell of it, alright? We'll make this... We'll go ahead, we'll use neighborhood. You nasty, rotten little... There's always got to be something that I got to freaking forget. Okay. First of all, we'll get rid of this one here. Yes. And then what we're going to do, we're going to add an Xbox. Okay? It's going to come up now. This is neighborhood. Let's see how this works. Next, okay. 192.168.1.24, I do believe that was it, right? I would think. Yes, okay. Well, you could set it up as a default. Okay, I'm not going to. So you hit yes, I'll hit no. Next. Finish. Okay, there it is. Now, there's our RGH right there. So now, you right-click, open Explorer, reboot, screen capture, synchronize time, security, set as default Xbox 360, delete, and properties. Okay? To open it up, double-click on it. Okay? Give it a minute. It's a Microsoft product. Okay, and there we are. Okay, we're going to mess around with HDD1. Okay? So we'll double click on that. Okay, it's going to open it. Just give it a second. Come on, don't play with me. I'll hurt you. I'll hurt you 5 times. Make sure your whole family's freaking dead. Let's go here. There we go. Come on with the spinny circle. Let's go. I ain't got all night. Come on. Okay. And there's our file and folder structure right there. Okay. Now you want to copy a file over. Okay. No problem. Open up another instance of Explorer. Okay. And just a file explorer right here. There you go. We'll go on over here. Alright. And now, what we'll do is we want to go ahead and we want to copy a folder over. No problem. Alright, or a file. You can copy a file, folder, whatever you want to copy. Okay? So anyway, just select it with left click, hold it, bring it over here, give it a minute, there we go. Now if you put it over any programs, no, it's not going to copy. You can put it in a folder. Okay, so if you have a whole game that you want to put it in the games folder, drop it in there. Right now, let's just say we're putting a plug-in in or whatever, okay? So just drag and drop it, and there it is, okay? Now, if you want to delete it, right-click, any day now, there it is. It's going to delete. It's going to ask for confirmation, of course, as usual. Yes, I want to delete it, and it's gone. There it goes, okay? So you can use neighborhood with no problem. FTP, I just have to set it up with Xbox and Xbox. I'm sorry about that, but, you know, it is what it is. after all the running that I've had this past week, believe me, I'm frazzled, okay? So anyway, all right, as you can see, it all works. So we'll get out of here, and then we'll get out of here, all right? And pretty much copying files, folders, and all that crap over, all right? So anyway, there you go. I'm wondering something here, just for ha-ha's sake. Let me see something here for a second here. All right. No, don't want that. Yep, that's what I want. Security, let's see here. Security, modules. TP server, there you go. Aha, no wonder. Okay, see, that's the reason why, okay? So anyway, yeah, okay. What we'll do is we'll get rid of that. We'll just leave that Xbox, okay? Done. Okay? And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead, we'll change the password here. And we'll change that to Xbox. Whoop. And there we go. Pretty easy. Done. Okay? So now that's our password, port 21. Okay, we should all be good. Alright, so anyway, alright, now that we straighten that mess out, okay, let's try this one more time, huh? Just to show you FTP, because I'm trying to be nice, okay? Although I'm ready to freaking snap right now. I'm telling you, I had a week from hell, guys. I really did. I'm not kidding. Okay, so, but it's all for your benefit, actually. So, you know, I mean, that's why I've done all this. So that way then, you know, you get something that does work out of the box. 82.168.1.24. Okay. Now, this should work. Unless I had to restart Aurora, which I don't know if I did or I don't. I don't know. Whoop, wait a minute. Before I mess that up. Damn it. Don't mess with me. I'll hurt you. Yeah, there you go. Okay? So there's FTP now. Okay? Now, as you can see, just to show you. Alright. So anyway. Okay, as you can see, there's our files and folders and everything. Alright? We're going to go to HUD1. Okay? And there you are. Alright? There is all of your stuff right there, your plugins and all that crap. Now, you want to copy a file over? No problem. Alright? What you do, we just grab hold of a file. Let's see here. Let's grab something quick and simple. Okay? Alright. We'll do this right here. Okay? So anyway, what you're going to basically do is you're going to grab hold of this, left click on it, left click, hold it, drag it, drop it. Looks a lot quicker than, yeah, Xbox Explorer with the wizard. But anyway, as you can see, all right, there it is. It's all done. They put it right there. Okay, then delete it. To delete it, right click, delete. Okay, and it's gone. Okay, and that's using FTP on this thing. All right. So anyway, there you go. I remember to set that stupid password on all the rest of them. Oh my God! All right. So anyway, there you are. Okay. So now that that's all done, Thomas, Mr. Thomas. First off, I want to thank you for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. Okay. And we're going to be shipping this off tomorrow. You will have a tracking number by tomorrow evening. Thank you so much. All right. But anyway, everything is all loaded and ready to go. All right? So now, we're going to turn this one off. Okay? And then I have another one right here. Okay? Which I'm going to display. All right. Now, this one here is Kaseika Jenkins. Okay? Now, you see, a little bit different of one here. This one's got a 250 gig drive in it. All right? So I'm going to go ahead. And what we're going to do is we're going to plug this in. And mind you, it's going to run the same way, boot the same way, acts the same way. Okay? So we'll go ahead. We'll start it up. Except now I have to sync a controller to this one. Here, let me do this. Yes, and like the other one, it insta-freaking boots. No question about that. Okay. Now. Okay. This one is a Corona also, by the way. Okay, so all those myths about Coronas, they don't boot quick and all that crap, well, guess what? you take that and shove it up your ass, because obviously you don't know what you're doing with the timing file, okay? So, needless to say, they all boot just like this, 1 to 3 cycles, okay? So anyway, as you can see, Miss Jenkins, okay? It's all loaded and ready to go, all right? Here is, we're at show all right now. You hit RB button, and then the D-pad to move on over. We'll go to Xbox 360. There's all your Xbox 360 games, including, of course, College Football Revamped. I forgot to show it on that one. I forgot to show it on that one. Oops. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's on there, okay? And it does work, by the way. Okay, so, well, what I'll do is let me go ahead and let me sign in here real quick. All right, just to show you that it does work. One profile. There we go. We're signed in. Good. Life is good. Okay. Now, we'll go to Xbox 360. We'll start that up. And, of course, yeah, it's going to run. And you're going to see College Football Revamped, version 9 on this thing. It's all good to go. It's ready to go. The mod is installed and all this crap. I'm going to tell you, go to College Football Revamped GitHub. Okay? All their instructions and everything to update this thing, because they do updates normally. They do them regularly. They got a lot of people writing for it. There's rosters to download. There's web applications to use on this thing. There is 10,000 different things for this crazy game. Okay? I had no idea that people played it. The amount of people that actually play this game is nuts. All right? So anyway, there you are. Press start, just to show you that it's ready to go. There's already a roster downloaded on this thing for you. And like I said, go to College Football Revamped GitHub. Just Google it. You'll find it. It'll come right up. And all of the instructions, all of your updated instructions, anything that you have, anything that has to do with this is going to be there. And in all plain English so that you can understand it, okay? So anyway, you got your play now, of course, and then, you know, your latest teams and all that crap, okay? Your Dynasty, your Road to Glory, 2020 season is already, the roster's already in there. Ultimate Team, Xbox Live, Team Management, Settings, you know, College Football Revamped, you know, extras, and, of course, for my NCAA Legacy. So it's all there. It all works. Okay? Just to let you know. So we'll go ahead, and then we'll bring this back. All right? Now, like I said, yours is loaded the same way. It's just that you got a 250 gig drive. Okay? That's a far cry from a 2 terabyte drive. Okay? So, anyway, we'll go through here, and as you can see, we'll start off with Battlefield 4. We work our way over, and there's all of our games and everything else that comes on this thing already loaded and ready to go. Okay? So, and then we're back to Battlefield 4. Back out of there. Okay. Xbox Live Arcade. Yes, you've got arcade games on there as well. Okay, including Golden Balls, 007, and all that crap. Okay, all of the updates and title updates have already been done on this thing, so you don't have to do a damn thing. Okay. Then you have Connect. Now, if you have Connect games that you want to put on this thing, you can. Okay. I left that slot open for you. Homebrew section, where your tools reside. Okay. Classic games. You got a couple classic games on there, as much as I can fit on a 250 gig drive without overloading it. All right, because you got to leave some space for this thing to make virtual drives and all that crap. Otherwise, you wind up with a mess on your hands. Okay, your indie games. There's a couple indie games on there for you. And then, of course, your emulators. They all work just like on the other ones. Okay. And then, of course, show all, and that shows everything that's on the hard drive. All right, it's already good to go. All right, and just to show you here, we do this here. Okay, we'll go on over to the homebrew section. I gotta get used to this. It's just like automatic with FSD, but this is like, oh, this is weird. Okay, so anyway, Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button. You'll see that it is up, it is online, it's live. There you are. Kaseika Jenkins, you're on Alliance Live. Welcome to Alliance Live. Everything's all good. There you are. You sign in with a good KV and life is grand. Okay? So, we'll bring it back and we'll go back to Aurora. Alright? So, listen, guys. Thanks for watching. I greatly do appreciate it, okay? And I also appreciate you guys hanging out with me and everything. And the advantages of a dual land, okay. It's going good, Destin. It's going good, as you can see now, finally, okay? Shoot myself in the door. Frederick, if you've already got an RGH, no, you can't do that. If it's been online on a stealth server, you cannot put a dual land on it. It's that simple. All right, because it's already, the KV has already been marked. All right, so, and yeah, I don't care if you were on Ninja, I don't care if you were on any of that crap, it doesn't make a bit of difference, okay? Because once that KV hits a stealth server, you're asking for it. And then if it gets banned on the retail side, you're screwed, okay? So now you just wasted a whole bunch of money for nothing, all right? You don't dual NAND and RGH. You dual NAND and Virgin console, period. That way then you know for sure that KV has been nowhere but Xbox Live in retail mode. Okay? Don't go getting an RGH and dual NAND and an RGH because that's just, that you're asking for it, man. Okay? Just to let you know. Alright? So anyway, guys, listen, thanks for hanging with me. I greatly do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Alright? I'm glad I can get these consoles done. And now I've got a shitload of them to do. Because, oh my God, with this hard drive crap and everything else, it drove me freaking crazy. But, it's all done as you can see. Everything works on it, and it works perfectly. So anyway, you all have a good one, guys, and these are the consoles that are going to be going out this style, okay? Just to let you know. So anyway, you all have a good night, guys, and I'm going to holler at you all later. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.